Well, hi everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandmama, and I'm making salmon patties. I already put the salmon in the bowl. It's just him and I, so I'm gonna make I think two apiece. I have some macaroni salad I made yesterday with some salmon in it, so we're gonna have that with this and call it a day. Had to renew a lot of things and do a lot of things today. Anyway, I'm doing good. I'm getting there slowly but surely. These are some of the onions that I cut up. I have like some peppers and stuff I need to cut up. And I was going to do it on there, and then I said, I think they know how to cut up peppers. I'm going to pour these in. This was what was left of the onions. I have some more to cut up, but I don't think I want to bore you with that. But I am going to put out, because now it's now June, coming June, and I'm going to put out my schedule, hopefully. And I've got some. This is black truffle oil. I'm going to put a little truffle oil in there. I did this before and it tasted really good. At least I thought it tasted good. Now I put a half a teaspoon. I put a tablespoon. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Okay, I've been up all day doing things, and now this is what I use. This is the chicken of the sea, wild caught Alaskan pink salmon. Okay. And this has lemon pepper seasoning. So I'm going to throw this away. All right. Put 2 eggs in. So how's everybody doing? What's happening? Nothing much here except it's raining. I have not been able to put my whole garden in because it rained all last week. Now it's raining all this week. So I did some, but I have a lot to do. And okay, now this is the plain panko oil. I actually got this from the Dollar Tree, but I used the other one, and I've got to make some. This is panko breadcrumbs. I have to make some breadcrumbs. I have some bread up there that's hard, so I'm gonna let it get hard. I'm not gonna put anything but salt and pepper in here. And I'm doing this on the table. And it has been cold here. I mean cold. I usually put a lot of seasoning in and stuff like that. But salmon doesn't really need seasoning. At least, I don't think it does. Then I'm going to mix this in. It is so nice, right? To have, like, your I gotta cut up some celery and stuff too and put it in the freezer. But to have your onions and your peppers and then your scallions and everything cut up and ready to go. So I'll do the rest of my peppers tomorrow night. And hopefully put up my bread company. And hopefully I have a whole lot of peppers growing. I have peppers and potatoes so far. Okay. So I'm going to hopefully, if it stops raining Friday, although I have to go shopping, I might go Saturday instead and spend some time in my garden. I'm getting the yard cleaned up. And I have like the other freezer that's in the shed, the big shed. The big shed up here is the one freezer. That's the whole big freezer. And then I have a little freezer down in the great big shed. So I'm going to clean that. And clean that out because I actually forgot I had it. But then I remembered we had stuff in there from the other house. So I've got to throw it all out and everything like that. I hate doing that, but hey. But I had a lot of things to do today. All right, so I'm going to turn this around so you can see me cooking. Let me see. Can you see this? Okay. I'm going to do this on this side so you can see me cooking. I'm going to put a little bit of adobo in there. Okay, I'm just knocking everything down. I can tell when I'm getting tired. This already has the oil in it. Okay, take my sweater off. I'm going to start to fold it even though there's a little bit more breadcrumb. Who knew? And it is damp down here, and this is cold, and it's going all the way to my knees. Arthur and Bertha are kicking my butt, but I'm not letting it stop me. I'm gonna go over and get the spatula. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to go back to where I was like some years ago when the kids were little and stuff like that. And what I'm doing is reinventing myself again because I'm home now. So I'm going to be making things, making cheese, making butter, all that stuff that I used to make, or if I made anything like that, it was for Christmas, for presents for people. But I'm going to be actually doing a lot of that stuff at home because, eggs and everything. Now I froze some eggs. That's in my other YouTube channel. But, you know, eggs and stuff have gone down, but just different things are going to be up. And cheese and all that. And besides which, there's so much poison in the food. I'm even going to be making my own seasonings and stuff like that. And I love to buy seasoning, but I can also make it. So, there's no excuse anymore. Yeah, I'm going to put another one in the pot. Well, hopefully, the this will this rain will stop. Now, there should have been in the ground, but it's been remarkably cold. It was cold in April, too cold for some things. So, what are you all cooking tonight? Put this back in the freezer. I had to turn my heat on. I've got to make some soap powder, and I found a bin at the Dollar Tree in the $5 section. So you know me, I can't do anything plain. So I'm gonna do the bin probably tomorrow, and up to go in my arm. It's almost finished. My granddaughter and I are cleaning it and stuff like that. So my granddaughter doesn't help me, you know. So it's clean enough that I can do some stuff in there now. We're not even going to talk about the house right now, But it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to turn a couple of these over. One's brown. It was ready to turn over. The other two are not quite yet, but they will be in a minute. So again, as I'm growing into this channel, please tell me what you want to see me make, and I will make it. Because I can pretty much make anything, but there's a lot of new things that I want to try on here. Okay, a lot of new recipes and things like that. A lot of new DIYs. You know, I want to cook, you know, um, and I want to be good at it. I've always been good at it, but I want to be even better. You know, I'm still mad at my mother for not letting me go to culinary school years and years and years ago. But hey, I got into a profession that I actually loved. I loved counseling, and I loved the kids, and I loved teaching. So I did good. Okay, got one more. Let me show you this one. So out of the two packages from the store, from the dollar store, I got 4 of these. I think those are really pretty. So I'm going to fix my husband's plate and give him the other one when it's finished. And then I'm going to go off and I'm going to eat. But I love you all, you know, and I like being on YouTube. So this is what I made last night, the macaroni salad. I'll put his other one on, and then I'll call him down. So, if you like this, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comments section, and I will talk to you all later. I love you. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. Amen.